3 signs of a fake apology after infidelity. Don't fall for it. Let's be honest, when someone says, "I'm sorry," especially after cheating, we want to believe them. But what happens when something about that apology just feels off? You hear the words, but the way they say it, the timing, or the look in their eyes don't sit right. It's like your gut is waving a little red flag, but your heart is still hoping it's wrong. We've seen this play out in so many relationships, ours included. And if you've ever been betrayed, especially by the person you trusted the most, then you know how badly you want to believe the apology is real. In our last video, we tackled the topic of physical attraction in marriage. Turns out most people agreed it's important, but it's definitely not enough to hold a marriage together. Emotional safety, trust, and deep connection matter more in the long run. And that brings us to today's topic, apologies, especially after infidelity. Because let's face it, not all "I'm sorries" are created equal. Some are sincere, heartfelt, and followed by change. Others are fake, whether intentional or not. Before we break it all down, if this is your first time here, welcome.
All right, so my name is Ola, and this is my beautiful wife.
LOLA.
After 11 plus years of friendship and over 8 years of marriage, we almost gave up on each other. The pain, the distance, the constant fights, it felt like there was no way out. But through heartbreak, trial, and relentless effort, we discovered something unique that helped us rebuild. In 2018, we launched LOLA and co-authored our book, Get My Marriage Back, which you can access for free by clicking the button around this video, the link in the description, or by visiting www.getmymarriageback.com. Now let's talk about the 3 major signs of a fake apology after infidelity, because knowing this could save you from a whole new round of heartbreak. Sign number 1.
There is a but after the apology. "I'm sorry I cheated, but you weren't emotionally available." If the apology includes a but, it cancels out everything that came before it. It may sound like they're explaining, but really they're shifting blame right back onto you. We worked with someone once who had apologized over and over again, but each time he added a reason why he cheated. He didn't see how his justifications were making his wife feel like the whole thing was somehow her fault. She said, "Every time he apologizes, I end up feeling worse, not better." That's because real apologies don't come with disclaimers. They don't need to defend or explain. They just need to take full responsibility. Now, maybe you believe that an apology should include an explanation. And yes, context can help when both people are ready to process. But in the immediate aftermath of betrayal, the explanation can feel like salt in a wound, especially if it's disguised as your fault. On the flip side, if you're the one giving the apology and you feel like you have to explain yourself, pause. Your partner needs repair, not reasons. And if you keep adding "but" to your sorry, it may be time to rethink your approach. Sign number 2.
Apologizing just to keep the peace. We hear this one all the time. He said sorry, but it felt like he was just trying to move on quickly. In fact, one person told us, a wife, he apologizes, hugs me, and then turns on the TV like nothing happened. In his mind, the issue is settled. But to her, it felt like emotional whiplash. Here's the thing. Apologies made just to avoid more conflict, they are not real apologies. They might calm the moment, but they don't heal the root. And those roots, they always grow back. see, this approach might work short term. You keep things civil, avoid another argument, maybe even get some peace and quiet. But beneath the surface, resentment is building. You might even start thinking, well, it's better than fighting all the time. That's fair. No one enjoys constant conflict. But avoiding the deeper issues only guarantees they will resurface later, usually bigger and messier. And if you're the one giving those peacekeeping apologies, you might believe you're doing the right thing. You might think, hey, I'm keeping us together. But keeping things quiet isn't the same as keeping things healthy. A real apology shows your partner that you see the pain, not that you're trying to skip past it. Oh, and before we jump to the final sign, if any of this is connecting with you, do us a quick favor. Please be our destiny helper. Please hit like, share this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our weekly deep dives into real relationship topics. And just a reminder, if you haven't already, you can grab our free book, Get My Marriage Back, at www.getmymarriageback.com or by clicking the button or the link around this video. All right, let's move on to one more red flag. Sign number 3.
You've apologized 3 or more times in 1 month. Look, we are all human. Sometimes we need to repeat ourselves when emotions are high. But if you find yourself apologizing for the same thing over and over again and your partner still doesn't feel any better, there's a deeper issue. One man told us, I apologized at least 6 times this month, and she still acts like I haven't said anything.
Of course.
He was frustrated, confused, and starting to feel hopeless. But here's what he didn't realize. Apologies lose their impact when they're not followed by meaningful change. The first time is an expression of remorse. By the 3rd time, it starts to sound like a script. By the 6th time, it might even feel manipulative. Not intentionally, but it creates the sense that you're just saying what needs to be said. Not because you truly get it, but because you want the conversation to stop. And if you're on the receiving end of this cycle, you might start questioning yourself. Am I too unforgiving? Too emotional? No, you're just noticing that the apology isn't creating safety. You want change. You want actions that match the words. And if you're giving repeat apologies, it doesn't mean you're insincere, but it might mean you're stuck repeating words instead of repairing behavior. Words without following through are just noise. Real healing starts when your action begins to say, you can trust me again. That's what creates progress.
And that's exactly what we walk you through inside our free book, Get My Marriage Back. It's not just stories or inspiration, it's the actual framework we used to turn our marriage around after we almost lost everything. If you're serious about rebuilding trust after betrayal, go download it now at www.getmymarriageback.com or click the link or button you see around this video. Let's wrap this up. Not every apology is fake, but if it comes with a but, if it's just for peace or is being repeated more times than you can count, there's a high chance it's not hitting the mark.
That's right.
Healing from infidelity takes more than words. It takes ownership, patience, and consistent action. And if you've been stuck in this loop of apologizing or waiting for a sincere one, know this: it's not too late to change the pattern. You don't have to keep going in circles. You can get off the emotional roller coaster and build something stronger than before. But it starts with understanding what a real apology looks like, and more importantly, what real transformation takes. So, download our free book, Get My Marriage Back at www.getmymarriageback.com. Everything you need to get started is inside the book. We've used it. Countless others have used it. It works if you work it. If this video helped, let us know. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss the next one. And tell us in the comments, what's the most ridiculous or frustrating apology you've ever received? We want to hear it. We'll be back.